Many Magic the Gathering players often ask what episode this is. It's episode 4 of On the Stack podcast. That was a good intro, right? That's pretty good.
I don't know if that was a good.
Great, Professor Sauce. We love it.
Thank you. I hate magic. I mean, no. I'm just joking. Secret Lair was a thing. Strixhaven has been a thing. How's everybody feeling? What a weird week.
Man, I know. So much thrown at us here. Got just the feature drop last week, right? Or the beginning of this week?
Yeah,
beginning of this week. I picked
Strixhaven.
it up. I picked up the foil bundle. What did you guys pick up out of that?
I had the foil bundle too.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that only got part of the set out of.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I mean, what did I get for you?
Yeah.
As I was driving back from the beach, which is why if our listeners watch on YouTube or the Spotify video, they will see my chin is very red.
It's a little rosy.
Yeah. Little Santa Claus cheeks, we dig it, dude.
Yeah, I got the anime one and the My Little Pony one, of course.
Of course.
The two best ones.
I gotta say, I haven't told my little sauce yet, but My Little Pony will be a cool collection to our little cutesy binder. This is kind of a weird week. In this podcast, will be kind of covering everything, right? We're discussing what to cover and kind of what to talk about. I think we all kind of said like just generalities of Magic where we're at, but we have kind of like a weird in between window where content's not really released for anything new. We just got done with Secret Lair drops. Strixhaven is still popping off, and the prices are still all over the place. And I think we're all kind of consistently still kind of opening things as they come in. We don't even have the codex yet, right? That's not even the thing yet.
No. Yeah, it comes out the middle of next month or May.
Yeah, the 15th of May is when.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's a neat product.
Yeah, it's a great product. I saw Walmart canceled a ton of orders
They did.
for Codex. Like apparently a lot of people aren't going to end up getting it from certain retailers, and like a ton of crap going on with that. I just saw a little bit online about it.
I hate Walmart.
As long as Amazon.
Amazon's cool.
Amazon. I told my local
the
guy.
LGS killer.
It is. I told my local guy, hey man, hold me two. So I'll have a total of 3. It's half a collector booster box. So
Yeah.
it's
The
a
price
cool,
is good. Yeah.
it's cool. I mean, I think it's just like
Wait,
that.
do
with
we
our-
get two? Do we get two collector packs?
You get
Two
two
collector
collector
packs,
packs. Yeah.
Ow, I thought it was one.
It's a crazy product. Yeah, the talismans and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it'll be cool. And then we get the Secret Lair. We'll ship out the 13th of May as well. But the biggest thing we have coming up this week, or towards the end of this weekend here, is Magicon Vegas. I'm a little worried, boys.
Yeah, where's our content creator badge?
Hey, why don't they fly? I don't think we're getting flying out there, guys. Flying out there. I don't think we're going. I don't know what's going on. I've at Ben Bateman in a few TikToks, and he has not responded.
Man, it's the little guy just kick us and rub their dirt in our face. Sorry.
Let's talk about the little guy for a second, though, for real. And all the people who are going to MagicCon, who are not sponsored by Magic and Watsy and whatever, we're jealous of you. Congrats. It's good for you.
Also spending some money.
Also spending some money. We're going to go to the Atlanta one, right? That's kind of like the trip we're going to for sure, right? I mean, we have to, guys.
Yeah, we have to. We're content creators.
Dude, we should take our cell phones and record a podcast.
Yeah, might as well.
We can just sit in the hall. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
With MagicCon kind of coming up, we'll obviously have a ton more stuff to cover. But I think someone was telling me, I think LJ was just saying that like we should have pre-order soon on Amazon for some new boxes.
Yeah, it's about the timeline. That's when, like, and how far out it is for like the new stuff is kind of what happened with TMNT, Strixhaven, and Marvel all came out on the same day in January on Amazon. Like completely random too. Like it wasn't like a full announced thing. I think we were just watching it and one of us noticed it, like, hey guys, there's pre-order stuff up.
Yeah.
A lot of us went and pre-ordered. Like I pre-ordered everything for the sake of like, if it's good, I'll keep it. If not, again, Amazon's policy where they don't charge you until they ship is one of the best things about Amazon. So I
Good.
can just hold a pre-order until, like, oh, the stuff's not gonna be that great. I can just get rid of it and cancel the pre-order. But this is about the timeline, so I'm expecting them to drop spoilers for certain sets. Maybe talk a little about more. Obviously, we're probably going to get a lot more about Marvel this weekend, with that being like the big. To me, I do agree. I think I'm more excited about The Hobbit, but I do think Marvel's like the summer set, kind of like Final Fantasy was last
Yeah.
year. So I think it's going to be a big push by them. A lot of the cards that are leaking and hopefully those aren't the only good ones, but a lot of the leaks are really, really good and powerful. But I'm expecting to see a lot of stuff come out this weekend, and excited to see new stuff. And I'm really hoping to see some spoilers or some info about Reality Fracture, because that, like, again, the whole thing, even though I don't love Lorwyn as much as other people, I do think all the in-universe stuff has been amazing. Like art-wise, even like everything's been really good.
And speaking of in-universe, we're not getting another in-universe set until like October. So it's
Yeah.
going to be long awaited.
So the storyline so far with Magic has actually taken a cool twist where like Jace is super involved as the one meddling in timelines and stuff. So I'm kind of excited to see the Jace card come back. I'm like a little bummed about the in-universe thing not being until later in the year. But man, Marvel's going to be cool. And I argued with a lot of people, a lot of randoms on Spelltip were like, oh, it's going to be just like Spider-Man. So, man. Actually, I'm going to say, no, it's going to be better.
Yeah, I
Set,
feel like
bro.
Wizards has had enough time to redirect and figure out where they fell short as far as mechanics and just the set in general.
Oh, and to me, that's the easiest. Like the art's probably I say art. Obviously, the gameplay mechanic design takes the longest of understanding like how they want the whole synergy of the set to be. But once you kind of get that set and then design the cards, have the text ready, art probably takes the next longest, get that done. But then, I think I think we were all in here, but just talking how like one word on a card can make a card go from okay to like God tier. And I'm like, Spider-Man could have like, they saw the perception of it, even though it did really well money wise for them, made like, what was it, still probably second most?
Is that what they thought it would? That's the thing. Like, this set did good.
But they can just change a few things to make it like a God tier set, so the perception like gets outweighed by what's actually there. It's like, okay, we need to buy this set because it's unreal.
Yeah. I think just contemplating Magic a little bit here with like summer sets, especially summer sets have always been banger sets. It made me go back and look at Final Fantasy and look at like the power push that happened there and the power push that's happened in other sets. Obviously, it's not that aggressive, but there are cards now that I remember in Final Fantasy. I'm like, oh man, these were really awesome, and because they're so powerful, they're not fun to play. And I want to mention one card in particular.
Oh man,
Eevee.
I know it's going.
Eevee's just not fun. I've played it 700 times. And every time I'm like, okay,
it's always played the same way too.
Yeah.
It's like really no variation.
Yeah, there's not really many ways to play it, and I love that deck. Yeah, and I feel the same way now.
It's a good, and like once you play a powerful card like that, you're like, okay, that's cool. I've done that thing 1,000 times now. Like I'm starting to feel this way with some of my decks, and I wonder if that's just like it's a natural ebb and flow of like playing in your pod, but playing games in general. Like, okay, I've been kind of playing on easy mode with VV. Or the other thing with VB or some other card, right, is like you're getting targeted every time you cast it. So what's the point? You're not really even playing the game. I had more fun playing the precons from Strixhaven recently than anything. There's no one had like aggressive interaction. It was kind of
just sitting there trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah, and I thought that was fun. It made me think a little bit, and we've had some conversations because we have a new player in our pod for the most part. Our 4 people now. Colin and we all still play together, but we have now my brother who plays with us, and it like playing those games. We've brought our decks in that we've built around us for I've noticed, like, man, we've really power crept this a pod. Like, really stacked our decks for heavy removal, heavy interaction. And playing a new player is, like, way different. Like, I found that playing the pre-con was more fun to play with Ethan than it was. Like, once he gets to a point where he's making that kind of deck, it'll be a blast. We'll keep those decks. But I really found, like, there's some earnest or, like, some, like, ownership we have to do as, you know, putting someone new into Magic on how to play. And I don't think Spell Table or the bracket system's doing a good job for new players at all.
It's too ambiguous. It's completely too ambiguous.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan had a game changer in his deck, so automatically takes it to a bracket 3. And it's farewell.
It's just missing. His decks are just missing things to, like, make it well tuned.
Not even that. Like, it's just, I think even playing random Spell Table games where I'm finding randoms who play bracket 3. I think our pod's bracket 3 is really high.
Outweighs most, yeah.
It's close to 4. Yeah, when we play randoms,
it's tough. I feel as if we have stacked our decks with interaction too. We all want to interact with each other, and so when
we don't complain about the Ristic Study. We let them draw that card.
Yeah. I don't know. How, do you guys... No. I mean, do you guys feel that way? Draw. Like, where our pod is we've gotten pretty strong over the last year.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, we wanna win. It's a competitive game, and so, like, I mean, again, the main threat for the majority of the past since I've been in Magic has been you, Bradsaucee. So, like, we've all started getting into it. Yeah, we all had to, like, just start, if we wanted to win, like, optimize some more. I say optimize more, spend some more money is really what that means.
You gotta get selective. I've played some cheap decks.
Spend some more money. I haven't seen a cheap deck from you in a while.
In a while, no, that's true. Shiri was my cheapest deck for a long time. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
No, and still wreaked havoc.
Yeah, they still did. Yeah, but notice that once we started upgrading, we started dealing with Shiri pretty easily, and it shows that, like,
Shiri's gone.
Just showed, yeah, this is one of those things where, like, yeah, we definitely power crap, but I think too it's like, and this is the cool part of, like, me being still so new. Like, I see the struggle that Ethan, your brother's gonna have, like, with this, you know, coming into, like, Magic, of, like, learning, which is why I suggested to him, like, go hop on Arena, because like, there's just, like, games take a long time in person, even on Spell Table, like playing virtually. But, like, being able to just plow through games, having the game, it does handhold you by reminding you of triggers, which is a great thing early, because you're going to miss so much. As you go...
Me and you disagree heavily, so I'll let you finish, and then I'm going to counter everything.
Early, it's good, because you would just misplay the whole time if you're playing on Arena. If they didn't do it for you to pull it up, you would miss it. So, like, you're not learning anything there. So, but your best case would be like, oh, there's a trigger for this, and you learn how stacking triggers work. Because half the time when I play new decks with complicated mechanics and I'm trying to figure out, I'll try to make it on Arena just to see how it plays out, just to see, hey, how does this trigger? How does this work? Like, I tried to do, I'm like, hey, if I'm in a pinch, can I casualty one for Silverquill, casualty one with Silverquill sacrificing him? That doesn't work, because the way it would resolve is as it would be sacrificed for that, all of a sudden that loses the casualty. So, like, it doesn't, the way the stacking works, it, like, that has to be apparent when you do the sacrifice. And it just doesn't work that way. So there's just certain things that I think will help there with that. And I think it's just him learning the synergies, what he needs. Like, and he doesn't know Commander yet. Like, Commander, like we've talked about how it's not as random as it used to be, like you guys say, like, where, like, when you see all these random decks, there is a format of, like, turn 1, I want to do this. Turn 2, I want to go to this, mana rock. Turn 4, get a starting piece out for what I want to do, have some more setup. By turn 5 or 6, starting to play into your combo or what you need to do to win or how to control the game. And he doesn't even know that yet. Like, he didn't understand, like, turn things of what I need to do on each turn. And that just takes time.
I'll tell you this, on the counter to Ethan, and in particular, because I've had a conversation with him, and I know how I learned Magic, and it is in pure embarrassment. I can tell you, like, I learned Commander in paper, in person. I learned high-level competitive play in person. and it was in the lessons for, I think me and him learned the same way. So I do think this can work for either player, right? There's definitely types of people that will go towards either way. Certain lessons are best learned for some people in the moment, like, oh, that was embarrassing. I can think of one in particular that I had where I was playing Mox Amber, and I was tapping it for like 10 mana because I thought, oh, that counted for each legendary creature. And I remember a guy who, like, me and him competed with in standards. And I was like, hey man, that's not at all how that card works. That you need to read better. And so, like, that right there, that I remember that night going home and reading every card in my deck. Oh. And so it's funny, we had games last night with Ethan. Ethan called me this morning, stayed up all night last night reading this stuff after he woke. Oh, he took a nap. He said he woke up, went back and read through all his cards. Like, that's what I need to do. So I do think there's both, like, Arena's really good for certain people, and I think just that, like, embarrassment sometimes, that, like, whoa, this is really fast. He, like today, he was already playing another game with you, bounced back, was all right, let's do this again. It's going to take him time, but I think some people benefit off that. Some people like precon, some people like making their own thing. That's the beautiful thing about Magic, is you can kind of get into it any way you want to. And that makes it fun. What do you think, Jordan, about getting into Magic as a new player?
I think Arena's good, but only for learning mechanics.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times you're not going to get to play the cards that, you want to build a commander around, and that, like, will have a high synergy with your commander. And for that, I think the best thing for getting into Magic for, say, a new player is like EDA Trek. Because it provides so much information, like, on synergies, like the most used cards in other decks for that commander.
Did you know the biggest supporter of EDA Trek right now, the one that's paid, like, the bills the most for that site, that service, broadcasting and stuff for that site to be? You know who paid that? You know who's put the most money in that? LJ.
Oh yeah.
Do what?
LJ has funded that website.
Just looking at their advertisement.
Just looking at the advertisement alone, LJ has done that.
First off,
I mean,
I run a great ad blog.
You
dude,
net decker.
all I'll say is probably my strongest deck, Bristly Bill, is not my own idea. I liked Bill. I saw him one time, and EDA Trek did the rest.
EDA Trek. Bill is insane. Let's have a little talk about Mossborn Hydra and Bill for a second.
Yeah, it's a deadly combo.
Are you guys?
Deadly.
Have you guys made up since last night?
Yeah, we made out and made up. Or what? Huh? Did I just admit to something?
What did you die to last night? Was it Mossborn or Bristol Bill?
It was Mossborn.
I think he could have sent anything. Like, it didn't. Well, did things have trample last night, or was it just Mossborn that had trample?
Everything had trample.
Okay, yeah. So I honestly thought he was going to try to just win the game there.
Yeah.
And just because I think Bill would have killed me with Commander, maybe, because you had swung.
Yeah.
He had hit you.
The thing is like, last night I was just being petty.
No, I know.
We know. Hold on.
I don't.
I had nothing.
I'm actually not that competitive. I mostly do this for the social aspect.
That's true.
To play Magic. But, like, we had a game before where he just took 6-minute turns, and I was tired of him, so I had to get back at him.
No, that's true. We need to take some ownership on some stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and start with me. I definitely power speed through games on trying to win. And I definitely play a little bit more infinite combos than I should. And it's a little silly, and it's a little dumb. It's not fun for the table. I'm going to go ahead and call everybody else out. We're just going to move on. I'm going to go ahead with LJ. LJ,
Can you say how many tutors you had in Everest? I would.
Yeah, I think, like 8. There's 8 tutors in Everest. But LJ, you take really long turns. Don't say anything. Just let it go, dude.
Take long turns. I can take long turns. I think the majority of my turns, I don't. I think what happens is I get to a point to where I'm like, okay, I can either start setting up to, because now I'm building decks similar to you, to where, like, I'm trying to take out the whole table at once, or have a way to, like, set myself up to where, like, if I can't do that, I can't be touched. Just why I like Esper. I like the whole control aspect of Magic. So sometimes I'm having to like in my head, like even I don't read through my cards while other people are playing their turns because I'm looking at what they're doing
Do both.
and I'm wanting to.
Do both.
I mean, I know what I have in my hand, but I'm not sitting there like thinking up what I'm going to play because depending on what someone else does is going to determine how I react.
Sure.
So you're not thinking ahead.
I am thinking ahead, but I'm
Hey.
I'm having to see what other people are doing.
We get it. You're thinking.
ahead.
The issue though, LJ, respectfully.
There's no issue.
No,
I can
hold
think
on.
of one.
No, because your turns. It's not about turns being long, because turns can be long if you're doing something. It will go legitimately 40 seconds dead silent on your upkeep, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna put a land down, and then another 10 seconds. Okay, all right. So
yeah, the bad thing is like
games.
we can hear you thinking. That's
fine.
Now, Jordan, you said it already.
But I'm a petty player.
You get to be petty sometimes. It's okay. We've all had made petty plays. I have made one that made LJ lose his mind for 3.5 weeks, dude. a terminate cast just made that guy flip out, dude. He's so mad, dude.
Yeah,
let's talk about some etiquette, though. I mean, while we're here, look, we're all joking, we're all friends. The thing is, at the end of these games, we can laugh about it, make fun of each other. We're pros. We can take it on the chin and move on. Let's talk about some etiquette stuff for games that we found kind of a problem.
Oh yeah, just bailing before attack triggers go through on spell table is a good one. That happens way too often.
Jordan, I about punched someone through a webcam, dude. Yeah. I had Amy swinging 42-42 with Reaver Cleaver, dude. And he had no blockers.
It's like, just take the blasted damage, man.
What are we doing? Actually, I'm going to scoop. I hate that. LJ, do you scoop randomly?
No, the only time I randomly scoop is when, and it's primarily just with you, but like I see a hand play out and I'm like, oh, that's game. And I already know it's game because I'm like, I have nothing in hand. There's nothing that's going to stop it. And I'll be like, and the thing is though, you also normally know you have game when I do the random scoop because again, what was that one turn where you put out a Helm of Host or whatever and then something, I was like, yeah. And you already have
Gilgamesh. Yeah,
you already have like other crazy equipment out, and I'm like, yeah. I was telling you, brother. I was like, yeah, bro, it's over. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, bro, just pack it up. We both lost here. Like, let's go to the next game. So like that, when I know this game, because I know you. But if I'm playing randoms, like I don't just randomly scoop. I would scoop on an upkeep. But even then, like most games I play, and because again, I'm not playing bracket 4 or 5 for the most part. I'm playing bracket 3. So like, it's pretty hard for me to know sometimes, like exactly, especially if it's a weird deck or something I don't really familiar with. I don't know maybe how they're necessarily going to win. Maybe they have like a 1-card win con that like based on what's on their board, it's like, oh, okay, cool. But I like to see it play out. It also helps me learn Magic more. It's like I get to see the combos. I get to do this. But no, there's an etiquette to how, again, I do think conceding on your upkeep should be a thing. Just because, like, again, if people's playing out their turn and they are relying on triggers and the game will continue after you concede, to me, that's not fair that you just concede in the middle of it. I don't know if there's technical rules in Magic for how that works, but I just feel like that should be decent etiquette. You know what I mean? Like, even though you know you're going to lose, let the triggers play out. That's how you lose.
Yeah, lose like the loser. You're not going out your own terms here. I do remember a game that you kind of just did that, like, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and fold my cards up. Well, I was playing Corvold, and you revealed my hand. And
oh, yeah.
And it was a Noxious Revival in hand, and then a bunch of everything else. You're like, okay, well, that's it. I do remember you, like, handling that well and communicating to the table, like, hey, we should get to the next game. He's got a hand here that's...
Well, I told him, like, hey, let's all attack. Let's see what we can do this next cycle. If we can't do anything, once he starts his turn, guys, we'll call it. Like, that's game.
Yeah.
Because, there's just ways you don't know what the other player's got, and they might be able to do something, but yeah.
Ethan made our new player made a new or made us kind of talk about this last night because we were playing with LJ, Ethan, and I, and he farewelled and then scooped.
Well,
He farewelled.
It's like a kamikaze pilot, bro. They just crashed their plane into a. Yeah.
it was literally
the thing about Ethan that I'm kind of excited for in his deck building and just his personality is he is going to rage bait everyone in the game. Like he is going to make you want to swing at him, and I love that. We haven't had a player who does that. I think that'll be.
It's not
fun.
petty either. It's more rage bait. Like today, he had a soul ring. I just had some random costume closet thing.
Oh, dude, yeah,
and Miles that's it. And he played Ultima, destroy all creatures and artifacts. And I'm like, so you also destroyed your soul ring? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay.
It's an incredible move. Well, Jordan, what's the thing that you noticed just in random games that you're kind of not about, like you kind of hate to see?
Look, so I think there are certain personalities that bother me on there. Mainly the overly sarcastic, like know-it-alls.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest one for me, and it seems like there's a lot of that on Spell Table.
Yeah, like me and LJ played a game. The guy was playing Knuckles, and the guy, as soon as he got in the lobby, would not stop talking. But I felt like we were in his anime, dude. I felt like we were just living.
Yeah, y'all were not the main character. Yeah,
we weren't. I mean, we weren't even allowed to play. And anytime we targeted that guy, he just cried. Like, oh, the world is against me. What am I gonna do? We killed him.
Yeah,
that's what we did.
I also
right
enjoy the. Yeah, I also enjoy the salty players that you like kill them and then they storm out and say a few words.
Yeah, I've gotten slurred out a lot here lately.
Yeah,
Spell Table.
And it's interesting. I think Spell Table lacks some moderation and like reporting. It would do away with these players.
Do you remember that story I was telling you guys about that one guy who was hosting random lobbies and was not actually playing Magic? He was playing something else. Very inappropriate.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he was playing. He was playing a solo game. So.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like a. That
was like the Omega.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No,
Nice.
the dude was treating like old school Omega. He was doing speed runs to get banned. I mean, yeah, I think I don't think this is just a Spell Table problem because I do remember playing in-person Magic with people who had really expensive decks and just got so bitter when their deck that they spent tons of money on didn't work, and their attitude was just poor. It's like, hey man, you can scoop if you want to.
Yeah.
Like actually, you can scoop anytime now because I don't want to play with you. But the thing about in-person Magic, and I don't know if you guys feel this way, you can't be a degenerate all the way. Like there's some real like consequences to that in person.
Yeah, there's some etiquette that you have to have.
Yeah, like
for in person.
People on Spell Table, it's like, oh, I can be awful, and there's no consequences. Yeah. It's very much the internet for Magic.
Yeah, it's hiding behind the screen, exactly. Like
it's the old school modern. Yeah, it's the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies and Spell Table. That's all it is.
Did you guys see my cool picture I posted in our commander chat of me dressing up as Ghost?
Oh, I have it.
I'll post it here. Yeah, I'll post it here. It's funny. You reminded me of Modern Warfare. Ghost is the best Modern Warfare, by the way. Anyways.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Aether Drift
Okay,
is the best.
That's an opinion. That's also an opinion.
Yeah. So, anyways, with Magic and kind of how the issue is there's so many people joining, right? There's so many people coming in who don't have pods, who are just playing random games. Do you guys foresee that changing as like, you know, the popularity might drop a little bit? What do you guys
think? It's like anything, man. It's like anything. If like a hobby becomes unenjoyable, people bounce to the next thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
like Gundam.
It happened to Pokemon at one time, and now it's the biggest hobby.
Yeah. Like some people jump to Gundam, right?
Yeah, I bought Gundam cards. I was like, you know what? I like Gundam.
I'm making
come
a
on.
joke. Jordan comes into it before we film the podcast. Like, found my new TCG, boys. Gundam.
Yeah, no, like, all right, I have to say, so we were talking about how Wizards of the Coast improved their card stock, but
Yeah.
man, this looks great.
Bro, is that a Japanese alt rare from Norway?
Nah, it might be. You know what? This is the Oh my God, it's serialized.
Is
Nice.
that Bitter Bloom Bear? Japanese art?
Yes, sweet. Just what I wanted. Nah, yeah.
We'll see what happens as these games go on. I do think we should probably do some spell table content. That should be in the future. Just to show people we're not making this stuff up. Like, I'm going to start doing a clip compilation, comp of, like, all these players that we catch.
Bell Table Crash Outs compilation 1.
Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, I do like it when we all kind of play together and we get a random in and we don't tell them we know each other and we're just so mean. Like,
Yeah, we should just trash on people and, like, you know, inorganically cause these crash outs.
dude. Well, every time me and LJ play, I was like, y'all, be patient with him. You just learn how to read his cards. We're going to. That's why his turns are so long.
Yeah, and then the whole lobby starts bullying him.
You hear LJ get so mad, bro.
I don't get that, man. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I think it's fun to sometimes do that. I do think, I don't know. I feel like in terms of spell table with stuff like that, like, I do like that. I think from an integrity standpoint,
Yeah.
like, I'm big on, like, game rules and, like, making sure everything's fair, regardless of Magic being paid to win.
Yeah.
Like, telling
Word to
people
Ben Bateman. Ben Bateman's been doing some budget alternatives lately. You should watch those.
I have to watch those, and then
Well, they're not
I
budget
saw,
anymore because he talked about them.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Thank-
You know he
thanks, Ben
controls the
Bateman.
market.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's Teferi's protection.
Flare of,
alternatives, yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
I can't even remember what card it was, but yeah.
I know, Jordan, you wanted to talk a little bit about, because I just saw the video you posted, the print plate.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So let's talk about content creators getting spoon fed like, rare items.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is what it is, dude, because like I see it all the time. I used to be into sports cards, and so there's like one in particular that is probably the biggest opener of like high-end sports products.
Yeah.
And he somehow always pulls these like, you know, multi-$1,000 cards. You know, I'm sure he gets hosed too because he just opens that much product. But he always seems to come out on top in these videos. And I'm pretty sure Wizards is spooning or spoon feeding these content creators now,
Yeah.
which is
You see
okay.
Wizard
We're content
CEO
creators.
holding Ben
Yeah,
Bateman at night. Spooning him.
Yeah, hopefully we get that. I mean, that's what happened with the Deadpool, right? Like, some random content creator got the Deadpool secret layer, and it was like
and
out
it
of nowhere.
had the island in there, right? The tropical island.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Also,
but, yeah.
just to clarify to everyone, that is not a tropical island. It's a basic land. Stop. Deadpool did not make a dual land.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be the next set. You know, the lands are gonna have a prepared status. All of this prepared land. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe Marvel just pulls out dual lands for the new Marvel set. Maybe we just get something ridiculous.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten a new dual land.
We did. This Strixhaven came up with the lands.
Is it the 8 land one? Is that it?
What does it do?
If your opponents
really
control 8 or more lands, this land comes into play untap. It's
pretty nice.
It's 2 colored. Yeah, because it's really easy for your opponents to control 8 or more lands.
Yeah, and commander.
Yeah, not one opponent, but all the opponents. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
How many games have we played recently? It's like, man, I wish I had more opponents. Like Kefka. Man, I wish I had just one more guy here to play with us.
I haven't played Kefka in a while. Maybe making me. Okay. Yeah. No, that'd be great.
I got time after this.
Opponents.
Yeah.
What with the print plate? I'm gonna be. I'm so like I get it's a collector thing. I'm a little bitter about it because I wanted a cool Magic card. I wanted a cool card I could play. I can't play a print play. I can collect it. That's
Well,
cool.
I don't think everyone's going to get a print plate.
No, they're not.
There will be a bonus card.
Yeah.
Most likely.
There
Unless
is.
they've quit doing that. But
They can't do that.
I think the printing plate is the cool thing to get.
I hate that though.
I don't
Give
mind.
me a cool card. Give me a cool card.
I don't mind. I like promotional items from Wizards. Like I have some cutouts from Bloomburrow that are pretty neat.
No,
So, I mean, I don't mind the print plate as a collector. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the collecting stuff is again. I still look at Magic is like this week, especially with Secret Layer stuff. Like, I think that's why I buy. I mean, outside of like we talked about before, I like the pretty stuff from the cards, but that's why I probably bought the anime and the My Little Pony. Is like it's just I think those cards tend to hold value in general, especially the anime stuff. And the anime ones actually got some really good cards in it too.
Yeah.
Besides My Little Pony. But like, cause like Soul Rings and Arcane Signets, like just special versions of those tend to just like 5 years later that Soul Ring for My Little Pony could be like over $100 just because it's like, oh, it's a My Little Pony Soul Ring and it hasn't been reprinted in five, and it's never going to be reprinted. So that's the Secret Layer stuff is just collector stuff the way I look at it. And if it's got nice cards I want to use and they look pretty.
You're not wrong.
This is the second time My Little Ponies came to Magic the Gathering.
Oh, they were the first
there's
Secret
a
Layer.
San Diego Comic-Con, right?
No, they were the first Secret Layer, dude. The My Little Pony products were like I want to say they were the first, and they were uncards. They were the silver border. You can't play them in like regular events. They came in a set, like a little box set. They were packaged like a toy, and they came in like 4 or 5 cards. And I remember when that came out, everyone lost their absolute mind. Everyone, like, oh my gosh, Magic making cards for bronies and yada yada yada. It was like a real thing. And I remember playing someone with that, like within the first year, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, the bitter blossom dreams Secret Layer was the first.
Dude,
Secret Layer.
That's off the dome, dude.
Yeah, I'm thinking. What was it? San Diego Comic-Con. I think Transformers.
San Diego
Right.
Comic-Con did a lot of cool things. They did the black Planeswalkers. You remember that? The blacked out
That too,
Planeswalkers?
yeah.
That was cool. Maybe they did the transfer. Yeah, My Little Pony first ever Secret Layer, and I bet LJ's reading these cards right now. Going, what is this?
I bet he's gonna go buy a set.
Wait, I don't think that's. I'm trying to look. It's called. It's saying December 2019 Bitter Blossom Dreams.
Mhm.
Let me go to images and see, because good old search engine AI is just
Oh my gosh, dude.
just so
Hit or miss.
trash.
Oh, so
So
two things happened in Magic News while you're looking that up. One, the arena employees are looking to unionize, and then two, Magic is working with AI to help with rules. Did you guys see that? They're
I
gonna
haven't
make
seen
a
AI.
they're gonna make a rule chatbot thing for.
That's pretty good.
We need it. We
Yeah, they
need
don't. They don't have
Definitely,
to
yeah.
have a person man the phone anymore, which is cool.
it. We need an
They're cutting
AI.
jobs, man. They're cutting jobs.
Well, they're
Right, as they're
unionizing
trying to
too.
unionize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Arena that I think is unionizing, so I think that's a different sect of the like production. But
What are our
Okay.
feelings on unionizing? Like, we live in the southeast, so
there's no
It's-
unions where we're
there's
yeah.
no unions here.
I wish we had them because we have no worker protection, but that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good thing.
You guys know how I play Magic. I like to play with protection spells. So I'm not going to get into the politics here of this, but I think they're nice. Unions are a very good thing. I didn't say that. Donald said that.
Yeah, I don't know if he said that. I don't know what that man says, but
I made a TikTok recently to doing that voice to hope that I could get more interaction. I can confirm with you I did not get any more interaction or less interaction.
you probably got hate. Nothing.
I
but
didn't get
hate.
anything. I do. It was a car opening. Oh no! I tell you what, I did get. I get this misprint land, dude. This little. Look how badly cut this is, dude.
That is bad, yeah.
So I'm gonna
I
auction
do
that
have
off.
some. info on the secret layer, at least the first one. So the first ever one, because I wanted just to make sure we're right on a podcast about Magic. I feel like it'd be bad if we out here spread
Am I wrong? This
misinformation.
will be bad.
It wasn't My Little Ponies. We had Bitter Blossom Dreams was literally just Bitter Bloom, or Bitter Blossom, the tribal enchantment fairy, and it came with fairy tokens. And then you had
and the Kaleidoscope Killers.
Kaleidoscope Killers.
Yeah, with Sliver. Yep, with
Sliver, Earth Dragon, and Reaper King. Yep. Red Goblin set as well.
So when did the My Little Pony one come out?
I'm interested now.
No, hold on.
My Little Pony Secret Layer. It's gonna show me.
Yeah, I guess while they're doing that, what is everyone's favorite secret layer that's ever came out?
The Displacer Kitten Baby.
Yeah, that one's sick. It definitely can't be Dwarf Fortress. I still don't get that one. Like, I was like doing more reading on the game, and I just don't understand the art.
It was tough. Yeah, it's Dwarf Fortress is weird.
I think the secret layer, it says a lot that it's still in stock.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, I just pulled this up. When was the release for the Kaleidoscope Killer one? The
2019 December.
I feel like that was
October
a 22,
2019 was the release date for My Little Pony collaboration. It was not a secret layer, but it was one of their it's My Little Pony Secret Layer. So that was October 22nd, 2019.
Was it on HasLab?
Yeah, but why isn't it showing up as a secret layer though?
No idea. It's labeled as a secret layer everywhere else.
I feel like
even on the wiki, it doesn't have it as the first secret layer.
Right, that's why. Oh, I wonder if secret layer site wasn't like what Jordan's saying here. It was on a different site.
Yeah, no, I think HasLab, which is like where they sell some exclusive product and just like some of like Marvel Legends figures, for example, they sell on there. And they have things where you can crowdfund to like basically have them develop a certain product. Like for example, Marvel Legends created a big Galactus figure that's probably over a foot tall.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is the information. The first ever My Little Pony Secret Lair titled Ponies the Galloping was released on October 22nd, 2019. It was a special charity crossover set containing 3 silver bordered Magic the Gathering cards, Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, and a rarity. Sold to benefit, ready for this? Seattle Children's Hospital. That's where the Seattle thing was. So cool. This was the first ever, and it was a charity thing.
Good deal. Now that's one good thing Wizards does that's like good. They always do some kind of charity secret layer.
Right again, LJ.
They do a lot of funds to those.
I mean,
no, Jordan. Does any charity actually donate charity? Like a ton of charity funds?
Yeah, like 10% of the proceeds go to the charity.
What's McDonald's is kind of crazy, right? Like McDonald's actually makes money on charity, something crazy like that. Like they do like 1% or something crazy.
Corporate America's greedy and wild.
We were talking about the pony thing, and I was going to push us into another topic, but we're coming up to like 43 minutes. We've kind of covered a lot, like a lot of ground and stuff. A little sporadic because we just don't have any.
Even touch politics.
We did.
Yuck.
Kind of crazy.
I'm gonna put a new label on the podcast.
Political
content.
So, I mean, what is the Magic Party? Is that our new political party?
The Magic Party. the Bristly Bill Party.
Yeah.
The idea here for Magic coming up and just what we're thinking about. I know that we're looking at other avenues for content. We're all talking about making our own content. I want to talk about one cool thing I did this weekend with Jordy while LJ was at the beach hanging out. Me and Jordy went and bought an old collection of cards. Jordy, I'll say this. Jordy went with me. Jordy was a mad scientist. Let's just say my man pulled out the microscope and went in on this guy. And I got some pretty good dual lands.
Yeah.
Pretty good price. Jordan, I appreciate you a ton for doing that. I paid you handsomely with a with a beautiful card.
I did. Yeah. I got a nice mana rock.
A nice little mana rock, baby.
Yeah.
I played him with a Felwar stone, if you're wondering.
A nice soul ring. He
No,
paid me with a soul ring that is
paid him-
not, in fact, a ring.
I paid him with a soul ring from Lorwyn.
Yes, sir. But yeah,
No.
no, it's one of those things. It's like a lot of money that I guess was on the table for these. So we need
It
to make
was.
sure they were legitimate. Which, if you didn't know, there are guides on this, but there's a couple ways you can tell by looking at the card under a microscope.
Bro, you should do a video on that. You should do like hey, this is how you tell. That would be. We went to a card store. I picked up Ninja Pizza, even though Ethan and me have a bet that I'm pretty sure he's going to owe me a Ninja Pizza at the end of it. LJ, did you buy any Magic this weekend?
No, bro. I spent all my money on food
and booze.
Food and booze.
food and beer was a good bit of it. Yeah.
Gas. Yeah, to
but
get
just-
down there.
Yeah, I mean, again, the good old soul that I drive, baby, works wonders. Works wonders. It's not even a full tank of gas to get down there or back. Like, it's literally
That's crazy.
it is unreal. It was absolutely unreal. I
What
got
makes
down
me
there and I
mad,
had a quarter left, and I was like, I guess I'll fill up for the weekend.
bro. What makes me mad is that I know for a fact, you drove that whole way with that little ding, ding. You make me mad, bro. I talked to you the
He was
day.
wearing a
No,
seatbelt?
No, I wore my seatbelt. When I go long trips, I wear my seatbelt.
You better, dude. I've ridden enough with you to
especially on
know.
especially on the interstate too. No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like if I'm driving 5 minutes, like I forget about it, and I got music going, and like I just don't even hear the ding. I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Ding part of the music. Little do we know, every Magic game, he just hears a ding. Ding.
Yeah, it's like that. I had you guys over one time, and our friend Colin was. He came in the room I'm in now. I
Yeah.
have a CRT TV behind me, and obviously it hums. He was like, "What is that sound?" And the TV was on, and nothing was on. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just the TV."
Dude, he was losing his mind. He's like, I can't do
It was like, it was like a dog whistle.
It
I
really
mean,
was.
crazy.
I miss that sound.
I
dude.
didn't even notice it. I was like,
Yeah, I'm so
Wow.
used to it because
Like-
it's on a lot. I'm like,
I fell
you know,
asleep to
you-
that sound so much, bro.
yeah, a soothing sound.
When you buy the VHS Secret Lair cards from Ninja Turtles, it comes with that sound. You open the package.
That's right. Yeah, like you think you're having a stroke, you're just hearing a buzz.
Well, look, dudes, we have some games to play. Let's go do that. I'm done doing a podcast for today. You guys done too?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
cool
let's-
calling it. Yeah.
Into it.
Podcast 4, dude. Another one bites the dust. We'll see you guys next week. Do me a favor. Tell your mom about us. We've been DMing her. She hasn't got back to us. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.